Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. It is a very misty, very foggy, super cozy November morning. I've just got back from Pilates and we've got a shoot day today. It might be cold and grey outside, but it is feeling incredibly warm and cozy here in the house. We've got the heating turned on, the 𝑭𝒂𝒕 is on full whack, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be shooting some fireplace action today, so it's going to be a really nice cozy shoot day. I think something that I'd like to do is to make another batch of my festive chai maple granola because I'm nearly out of it and I want to share a recipe for that on the blog, so that's probably going to be the first thing that I'm going to shoot today. I know Charlie's getting a few slightly festive clips around the house. We obviously don't have our decorations up yet, so it's just kind of hints, adding hints of festive touches around the house. I just added some curls to my hair. I'm waiting for them to drop out a little bit. Today is a day that I'm very grateful for dry shampoo. I've now done 3 Pilates workouts since the last hair wash, but never mind, I'm going to pop some of the... This is honestly a game changer for me. If you get kind of fluffy, straggly bits at the end, this is the Taming Balm from Kerasilk, and ever since my appointment with them a couple of weeks ago, I am just obsessed with it. That is all you need. So lightweight, and it just adds definition and nourishment into the hair. Especially if your hair maybe is feeling a little bit frazzled, if you've just done some kind of heat styling. Can you see? Instantly healthier, glossier. Absolutely love it. So yeah, today's a shoot day. I'm going to bring you guys along for a little bit of behind the scenes. And then I thought I might do just a short Q&A a bit later as well. I've been noticing a lot more questions from people in the industry that maybe also have YouTube channels. I think I've got a bit of a reputation for being very generous with knowledge and sharing information, sharing advice, and this is a really busy time for anyone that works in social media and content creation, so I thought I would do a little bit of a Q&A on that topic, and hopefully it'll be interesting for you guys watching as well. But anyway, let's get cracking. Let me show you my outfit of the day. This is my favourite dress when I want to be elevated in what I'm wearing, look elegant and lovely, but still not sacrificing one tiny little bit on the comfort factor. It's from Hobbs. I've definitely showed you this before. It's a really, really simple kind of red wine coloured knit dress. Okay, this feels really weird, but I have just propped you up in about 9 or 10 different places to try and show you this dress full length. But the cold light, I think because it's misty and foggy, it's almost like having a white box outside the window. Whenever I tried to show you this dress anywhere else, it looked purple. It's definitely not purple. It's the most beautiful kind of burgundy red wine colour. It's a really, really simple dress. So I brought you into Charlie's dressing room, which is such a fabulous space that probably doesn't get enough camera action, but yeah, this is the dress. It's really simple, just gorgeous deep red wine color, really gorgeous soft material. It's the kind of thing that I wear when I want to feel smart on working from home days, but also just need the comfort factor. I've also worn this in the past with lovely brown tights and heeled boots for smartening it up for a day at work. Oh my gosh, this boy has got so many fragrances. I'm going to steal one today. What shall I go with? Creed Royal Oud. Oh my gosh, that's nice. Don't tell Charlie. Aha! And his mirrors don't have the antique effect that mine do, so actually better for showing outfit of the day. So yeah, you've got this tiny little slit down at the bottom, lovely length, really simple neckline. I've actually got a thermal top on underneath, so that's poking out every now and then. But this is the outfit of the day. Oh, that shadow is so strange. Anyway, this is oh, is that the lens? Sorry, I'm so confused what that dangly thing is in the shadow. It's the lens. I'm in a weird mood today. I need coffee. Okay, the boys are back. Jake's got a fabulous setup capturing sound and visual. Char, do you want to explain what's going on here?
Got our assistant producer.
Yes.
Executive producer Dickie.
Yes.
And director Dexter.
Director Dexter, do you want to explain?
What we're doing is we had the idea for a while. So fast forward right back, rewind. When we used to go to my mum and dad's, lovely house, mum and dad, very lucky with it, but they don't have a fire. And my dad used to put on, this is even before we lived here, he used to put the fire on the TV at Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, and it sounds gimmicky, but it actually weirdly is quite effective.
Yeah.
And it does bring warmth into the room and a bit of ambience.
It brings warmth into the room.
Genuinely,
Psychologically.
it kind of psychologically does. Like, no joke, it does. I challenge you to stare at a TV.
Jake, within your edit, can you ensure that it emits real warmth?
Yeah, please, yeah. Well, no, what we need to do is we need to, like, like the cinema idea that I have, where they pump in, like, the real smell.
So, get to the exciting bit. Where is this video going to sit?
We've also had lots of lovely followers on the Old House account message, probably certainly in the tens, maybe even in the hundreds, and say
12 people.
12 people. No, I would say over 50, between 50 and 100 people. We're not going to do what other YouTubers do and completely inflate the numbers.
97,000 people.
Or like the classic one, it's like loads of you have asked where my coat's from. Yeah, 2 people. Yeah. Anyway,
your mum.
Yeah, we'll be truly authentic. But anyway,
God, we digress a lot.
Light bulb moment where we were like, oh, actually, maybe it'd be a good idea. So they've been asking whether we could do some still videos of the fireplaces that they can then play on TV. So we were like, actually, this is a great idea. So we're trialling it today with the 2 fireplaces that we love the most, which are the lounge, family room, and the drawing room.
That looks so amazing. Yeah. That would be so lovely to just have on your TV in the background and
so this is the
feel
idea.
like you're literally in the house with us. It actually looks even better on your camera than it does in real life.
Yeah.
So this is what Jake's
filming. We're going to film this. We're going to try and capture as much ASMR as possible, and hopefully we're going to launch it on what was sort of my old YouTube channel.
Hang on, this is big news. Explain that again.
Well, I actually find the old videos on that YouTube channel very embarrassing. So if you want to
have a laugh,
some silly fashion videos that I did, sort of. To be fair, I felt you pressurised me into it a little bit back, probably 7 or 8 years ago. But I've got like nearly 7,000 subscribers, which isn't a lot compared to your amazing 500 and something thousand. But we thought, do you know what? We don't use the channel enough. So we're going to, first of all, we're going to launch these on there. So if people want to put them on their TV and bring a bit of warmth and a bit of the old retro into their living room. And then we're also thinking about putting some cooking videos on there.
Well, the whole house now officially smells of Christmas. We have got all the fires lit for these videos that we're filming, as well as some other slightly festive clips for the Old House Instagram account. And we also have just lit this candle, which is a beauty pie candle. And I think this is called fir balsam and orange peel or something like that. I'll pop the correct name on the screen here. It is absolutely heavenly. I love their candles. I think that candles can obviously be so expensive, but if you just want something that's going to make your house smell amazing, that one is an absolute dream. So the memory card was full when Charlie was mid-sentence about his exciting announcement, but I'm sure you got the gist. Basically, we're relaunching his YouTube channel for long-form kind of cozy ASMR videos, including the fireplaces here in our house, so you can just leave them on in the background. Again, ideally if you've got YouTube Premium, just leave them on your television to get that cozy fireplace feeling in your living room, even if you do not have a fireplace. And he's also going to be doing cooking videos, starting off with the essentials for a Christmas dinner. I think he's going to be doing roast potatoes as the first one, so that's very, very exciting. We're about to stop for lunch now, and then after lunch I'm going to film my granola recipe. We're going to do my take on the cinnamon pecan granola, which is in Tim Spector's Food for Life. I actually had never seen this recipe before. It's really interesting to compare what he adds to his granola recipe to my classic one, which I definitely have shown you here on the vlogs before. He just basically adds in almond butter, which I'd not considered before, and a seed mix, of course, because this is Tim Spector. So adding a few elements of this one mixed in with my classic recipe. So I've got all the ingredients here. You can basically use whatever nuts you want. I love hazelnuts, almonds, flaked almonds, flaxseed, chia seed, Just the important things, of course, you want some oats, and then you want something that's going to be a little bit sticky to bind everything together. So in this recipe, I'm going to be doing peanut butter and maple syrup. Now you can use, again, whatever spices you like, but to make this one a little bit festive, I am mostly going to focus on cinnamon. So this is going to be a cinnamon maple spiced, delicious, festive granola. Yum. I love having it with yogurt in the evenings. It's a really gorgeous breakfast as well. But yeah, that's what we're going to do after lunch. Most of the nuts and seeds that I'm using, I use a website called Buy Whole Foods Online. It's where I get most of the kind of bulk products that we put in our kitchen cupboards. And I've realised you can also get their products on Amazon. So I'll leave them all linked down below. Most of our jars, I think some of them are from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, some of them are from 𝑑aylesford, but yeah, really, really handy to just have everything in jars. You can see what you've got. I might mash these up a little bit, blitz them up a little bit in the Thermomix first, and I'll show you what the end result will be. I've nearly finished my last mixture, but yeah, this granola is honestly one of the most delicious things you could possibly imagine. Well, my darlings, it's safe to say that granola did not turn out too well. I got a little bit distracted and put it in an oven that was far too hot, and I think Charlie took a photo of the end result, which will pop on the screen here. I did put in a second batch, which I'll sort out very shortly, but I am not letting this gorgeous bath go to waste. Charlie and Jake have done a little bit of analysis on the Old House Instagram account, and it turns out that videos of this bath are the ones that people love the most. So they filmed a few reels in here. It's currently absolutely full of the 𝑑aylesford geranium bath oil. So I'm going to lie in this tub for 20 minutes while I catch up on all of my emails from the day. How blissful. Well, that was absolutely heavenly. Yes, I did just get in the bath with a full face of makeup on because I was so desperate to get in there while it was still hot. But now, the part of the day that I have been most looking forward to, taking off my makeup and doing a little bit of pampering. I am, as always, going to use my face halo to take off my makeup. Now, let me tell you, I have just been on what I'm going to call mad goose chase? Wild goose chase. I would love to know where that expression comes from, but I have just been on a wild goose chase all around the house looking for this. This is my flash peel, resurfacing flash peel from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. I was thinking, because it lives in this cupboard right here, because I use it every week when my skin is just in need of that reset, and I was thinking, why is it not there? Have I finished it and forgotten that I've finished it? No, because I would never let myself get to a point where I need to reorder it and don't have one in stock. And then I was thinking, did I take it upstairs to my dressing room to give myself a little bit of pampering up there? Couldn't remember doing that. And I was running around the house for like no less than 20 minutes trying to find this product. And guess where I just found it? Charlie had stolen it and put it in his skincare cupboard. Now, I know that men's faces and skin needs resurfacing and pampering as much as us ladies, but that is honestly just unacceptable. He always seems to know. I've not even told him how obsessed with this I am, and he just knew. He must have sneakily tried it from the cupboard one day, realised that he really liked it, and decided that he wanted it. But alas, I have stolen it back, but I will get him one of these to put in his stocking. So, what is this elusive product that we're both fighting over? I have mentioned this before, but tonight is the night that I'm going to use this again. It's the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Resurfacing Flash Peel, and it's just the most incredible product that works so quickly. It's clinical grade chemical peel that you can do in the comfort of your own home. A chemical peel is something that I was a little bit nervous about the first time I started getting them in clinics, because at the end of the day you are like kind of resurfacing your skin. In a clinic environment, when the peel is really strong, then it can be a little bit tingly, it can be a little bit, I'm not going to use the word painful, but you really can feel it working. And that's what I love about this. The ingredients are really strong, so you can feel it working and you get the results. But it's incredibly targeted thanks to the technology within this. Now, at the moment, I'm incredibly hormonal blemish breakouty wise. So I'm going to really focus this on my jawline. You only need to leave this on for a couple of minutes. As I said, I like to do it once a week. If I'm having a particularly bad skin week, then I might do it twice a week. It's like a gloss that you apply on the skin, and as it's resurfacing, the ingredients within this, which I can already feel working, they start to nibble away at those dead skin cells on the surface layer of your skin to basically enable you to reveal that gorgeous, luminous, healthy layer of skin underneath. Do not get this on your lips, do not get this on your eyes, because this is strong stuff. Okay, so I like to leave this on my face for around 5 minutes. I can feel the tingle, which is how I know that this is working. I use this, as I said, once a week, but when I feel like my skin tells me when I need it. When I use this, the next day my skin looks brighter, it feels and looks healthier, fresher, more glowy. My pores look smaller, and today I just looked in the mirror this morning and I was like, right, today is the day that I need this. I do have my discount code, which is JI20. I'll also pop a little barcode on the screen here in case you would like to super easily scan on the screen to add this to your collection. I think especially at this time of year, I don't know about you, but I am overindulging somewhat. I have been eating so much more sugar than I normally would at this time of year. In fact, every meal ends with a sweet treat, and that really shows on my skin. So to have something that really resets my skin, keeps my skin glowing, is an absolute essential. This has got the brand's patent pending 𝑠iren capsule technology within it, which basically means that it's able to deliver the active ingredients to where the skin really needs them. So you're able to see really impactful, visible results when you use this product. I may not fully understand the science, but what I do understand is the glow that this gives my skin and the visible improvements that I get in both the short and long term when I use this. So I'm officially a fan. My skin already looks amazing, and the product is just sitting on the surface of the skin. It'll look absolutely incredible tomorrow, which is great because I have got like 3 events tomorrow and a lunch meeting. So yeah, definitely want to be glowing. Okay, it's 5 minutes later. I've got 1 minute left of footage before my memory card is full. I still can't believe that Charlie tried to steal this from me. He's such a cheeky monkey. But yeah, this is gonna have me glowing for my various events tomorrow. Follow-up wise, sorry, you probably can't hear me, I'm trying to rush now. Follow-up wise, unlike a really strong peel that you might get in a clinic, there's actually no time down. There's no downtime with this one, so you don't need to hang around before putting makeup on or the rest of your beloved skincare. I like to follow with the Super Hydrator, also from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, and I'm pretty sure my discount code will work on this as well. It's just a really nice calming serum which my skin absolutely loves after a peel. You can see I've put on quite a lot, but it is a fairly thick serum, and I'll just leave this to sink in. So there we go, evening pamper. Now my darlings, I am going to tune in to the latest episode of Rivals. We're just in love with it. I think we'll actually finish it tonight, so can't wait. Let me know what you guys are enjoying watching on television at the moment. Oh my gosh, my skin feels amazing. Can't wait to show you in the morning. So yeah, that's all from me. I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, my darlings. It's the next morning. I can't even remember how I left you last night. Yesterday my brain was in a weird place, you know, when you just have too many tabs open. That was definitely the case last night, but I have woken up, thank goodness, and just made the best coffee of all time. There is something so comforting about like your normal coffee routine in your normal everyday mug. It's just the familiarity that I find so comforting. I've had a PT session already this morning with Lauren. It was great. I'm getting back into doing more rowing based exercise. It's such a good full body workout. But can I just say, I am so happy with my skin this morning. That mask that I did last night, game changer. My makeup has gone on so well today. I feel like it just looks great. Even like down here I put on my lovely neck décolleté cream. Yeah, Really happy with that, so I'll leave it linked down below. Today I have got a day in London, lots of really nice meetings and events. It's going to be quite a busy afternoon and a long day ending with a gorgeous dinner with Hobbs. So I'm not going to be looking like this for too much longer. I'm going to let my hair down, and I thought we could try on a few outfit options for tonight. So I'm going to slurp this, change your battery, and let's try on some looks for this evening. Okay, so first option, and I'm not gonna lie, I've tried on my favorite first because I want to compare the other outfit to this. But do you know what? It's the time of year for sequins, and this is my favorite sparkly dress of the moment. It's brown, and I think we're all still very much feeling the warmth and the coziness of brown tones in our outfits at this time of year. So this is just the most gorgeous sequin dress. This is from Hobbs. I will leave it linked down below. Lengthwise, I do always struggle to show you in this room, but you can see the length here, and look at the movement that this skirt has got. I've paired it with my little Dior heels because these are so comfortable. I love them. They're probably my favorite heels. So yeah, it's a really elegant and timeless silhouette for the dress. It's not going to be the warmest of evenings, so I have got a few coat options. You might have seen that I shared a lot of these over on my Instagram stories. This one you can sometimes see. It's got like a really fabulous checker pattern to it. And again, it's in that gorgeous chocolate brown. So chocolate brown coat with the chocolate brown dress. I absolutely love how this looks. This is the perfect, you know, I'm heading to a Christmas party kind of snuggly coat. I also think it looks really lovely. It does have pockets, by the way. I think it looks really lovely worn as a cape, which I think is how I styled it in some videos that I shared on Instagram. I'll pop a few little previews of those on the screen here. Well, technically not previews because I already shared them, but there's this little, look how soft it is, by the way. There's a little catch here. Can see how I'd look with a bob. I always think I look a little bit like Snow White when I've got a cape on. Sorry, that looks really silly, doesn't it? I used the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 purple shampoo this morning. It's made my hair go quite silvery, but I don't mind at this time of year. I'm like a Christmas bauble. Yeah, love how it looks as a cape, so you can be hands-free. Ooh. Worn with my little Prada bag. That's rather cute. I love how it goes over the shoulder, sorry, over the wrist, so you don't have to actually hold it. So when you're going to a Christmas party and you want to accept a glass of champagne, accept a canapé, then your hands are free. But yeah, lovely to have this as a cape. It adds that layer of warmth, but also it still looks really chic. So this is the most probable option that I'm going to wear tonight, but let me show you one other look. Okay, this is not the next outfit option, but rather the second coat option, and I have to say this is my favorite smart coat to wear at the moment. You may recall, although it was very dark, I wore this to the bonfire firework night at Estelle Manor. Had so many questions about this coat, so many compliments. It's just very elegant. It's oh, do you know what? I have just realised the faux fur is removable. The little fluffy collar is actually removable, which essentially makes this 2-in-1. It could be a very demure, everyday, just beautiful, rich, dark brown coat. Heavenly. I love it when you wear them. Oh my god, that looks even nicer. It looks even more beautiful and elegant. Buttoned all the way up to the top, and you don't need a scarf because you've got this heavenly faux fur neckline. I'll bring you down again. I've still got the sparkly dress on underneath, but you can see here that it's beautifully long, which keeps you so nice and warm. The fabric compilation is really high quality, so it really is going to keep you toasty warm. So this is it buttoned all the way up with the faux fur still on. I think sometimes if you're arriving somewhere and you want to really show off your outfit, a little trick that someone once showed me is just to tie your coat at the back. So just do a little, you know, as though you were tying it at the front, but do it at the back. And then that way your coat just hangs open, so then when you arrive it's like, here's my gorgeous outerwear, but more importantly and more excitingly, here's my jazzy sequins underneath. Looks so lovely, especially if, you know, a lot of events you often have like a little bit of an outside area, so nice to have something truly fabulous. Okay, I think this this coat is what I'm going to end up wearing today. Okay, this little cardigan is truly an absolute joy. Look at this beautiful neckline. It's got this incredible combination of little pearls, dangling pearls, little gemstones. It could not be prettier. You don't need a fancy necklace with something like this. And then the buttons are these absolutely just adorable little sweet pearl buttons. Such a gorgeous cardigan, perfect if you want to add just a nod to feeling dressed up and fabulous to your outfit. I'm probably going to wear this today as my day look. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get away with wearing a sequin dress all day for my meetings as much as I would absolutely love to. So this is going to be what I'm going to wear in the day today. So I'll show you in a second how you could casualify it, but this was also part of my outfit options for tonight as well, for the party, along with, let's bring you down, you may have seen a sneak peek already, a sequin skirt. I love a sequin skirt. I think if we just kind of pull that over a little bit, that looks really, really cute. The length of this is absolute perfection. It's almost like a little pencil skirt, but it is sequins. I think it's just absolutely glorious. I think they look fabulous together. The sparkle of the neckline mixing with the sparkle of the skirt with some lovely heels. This is gorgeous. This is a really fun, if you've got your work Christmas thing the same day that you're in the office and you don't want to get changed, or maybe you just want to be truly fabulous but still, again, a little bit demure. I think it's truly lovely. So yeah, this was option number 2, but I think why not? I've got the opportunity to go full shebang sequins today, so that's what I'm going to do. I also think the shape of it is really flattering. You've got a slit down at the bottom at the back there, which makes it easy to walk in. It's truly just the loveliest piece, and really high quality sequins as well. I don't know how clearly you'll be able to see, but there's almost like a scallop. I don't know if you can see. I can see in the mirror. It's almost like a scalloped, it's like the inside of an oyster, like a swoosh shape to the sequins. I really don't know if you can see that, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So I love this look. Sequin skirt I'll save for another occasion, but I'm going to style this in a more casual way for my daytime outfit. Okay, a little bit of a wild card, but I thought I would actually style this with my pleated white skirt, and I really like how this looks. As I think I've mentioned a million times, comfort for me is number 1, and this skirt has an elasticated waistband, so it's incredibly comfortable, and they may not be the exact same colour, that's the only thing. Is it dodgy, risky to do a full white outfit for a day in London? Possibly, but do you know what? I really like how this looks. I just need to find some footwear. Okay, I don't know what has happened to me, but I'm clearly feeling like pushing the boat out a little bit today. I'm gonna wear trainers into London. I know that is the most normal thing, that most people would be like, obviously I'm gonna wear trainers into London. For me, this is different. I'm trying to make this ultra feminine outfit look cool. I've not worn these yet. I was planning on returning them and I missed the deadline, so now they're mine. Whoops, what an absolute idiot. They're the 𝑭𝒂𝒂𝒂, which are really lovely and classic with shilling on the lining. I don't even know how to lace trainers. Let's give it a go. I've got the other foot on and it does look pretty chic. Apologies, I won't be able to show you full length, but I'll try my best when I'm in London. I really like how this looks. It's quite wintry and girly, but with a little bit of a cool touch to it. I'm going to finish the outfit breaking up the white on white with my favourite coat. You'll have seen this all over my Instagram because I have just been wearing this all day, every day. It is my classic wrap coat from Hobbs. At the moment I have got it tied together at the back, which gives it the openness, which I absolutely love. I think I'm gonna have to wear a hat today, it's that cold. But yeah, this coat is just absolute perfection. It is a wrap style coat, so it looks casual but smart at the same time. The most beautiful drape to it, unlined, so perfect when it's not freezing outside, but you definitely need an extra layer. Yay! So this is my outfit of the day for my day in town, and then I've got the sequin dress to change into later. I absolutely love it. Now without further ado, I need to get to the train station. All of these glorious pieces which are perfect for your festive wardrobe and autumn wardrobe, so versatile. I will leave them all linked in the description box down below. Now, let's go. And just like that, I've made it into London. This is such a lovely street, North Audley Street. I always think it feels very villagey. Just noticed that at the Mercado across the way, they've got their Christmas lights on the columns. Doesn't that look lovely? It's a great place to go for lots of different foodie bits in there. They've got lots of different stalls. Oh, very festive at McQueen's as well. The florist, very magical. And this is where I'm heading for lunch. North Audley Canteen. Wow, 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 what a feast. Oh. Well, it does feel like a little bit of an autumnal wonderland in London at the moment. I'm taking a scenic route. After a lovely lunch, I forgot how great the food is at NAC, and my next appointment is actually a HydraFacial, cannot wait, with a lady called Dr. Rasha, who's come so highly recommended from M. Her clinic is in Knightsbridge near Harrods, so I'm heading there now. Thought I would take the scenic route. It's chilly, so I'm really glad I wore my very, very cozy coat, but I'm very much looking forward to lying down for 45 minutes and having a little bit of pampering. So I always find it really interesting to see who is doing the Christmas adverts at Harrods, and I don't think I've ever seen a takeover quite like this. 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 have taken the entire shop front of Harrods. Literally, I've walked down the entire way. They have done their own wooden framing inside the windows, and it's not even what's in the windows, it's just their advertising imagery. I've never seen anything like this. I reckon this must have cost them probably about £1 million, which is wild, absolutely wild, to have so much of the storefront. My gosh, they've even got little 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 kind of badges up there. It's all the different dates from their, actually no, that must be, okay, the brand is 100 years old, 1924 to 2024. But my goodness, when I was at university, we used to do, one of our projects was on window displays, and this would have been a really interesting one to analyze. My goodness, is it worth the ginormous investment it would have cost them? Who knows? Anyway, next stop, 161 Brompton Road for Dr. Rasha. Here it is, right on Brompton Road. My goodness, what an incredible location for her clinic. Let's go in and see what the girls have been raving about. Oh my goodness, this clinic is amazing. It is so beautiful. It's absolutely huge as well. They've got 3 floors, and I can't believe it's literally on the road next to Harrods, prime location. So we're gonna have a little HydraFacial kind of mixed treatment with a few extra add-ons, maybe some fire and ice. This is the very well recognized and loved HydraFacial for the best glowy skin ever. And then they've also just had this new LED machine come in, which is red light, blue light, and near infrared. You know I love my LED, so I'm gonna lie back, relax, enjoy, and try not to fall asleep. Hello again, my darlings. Oh my goodness, that was truly incredible. I've had many HydraFacials in the past, and they're all kind of, before this one, the same type of thing. They just kind of follow the same system, following the instructions, I guess, on the machine. But this one felt so much more tailored to my skin. She went over a few areas twice that needed it, did some major decongesting on my T-zone, and while the red light was on, I had the most gorgeous arm massage. Normally they just leave the room while the red light is on, but I had an incredible massage, and she also did so much massage around the neck and on the chest. It was honestly like HydraFacial but on steroids. So incredible. I will definitely be booking in for this again. That was such a gorgeous treat. My skin is glowing majorly now. Oh my goodness. I feel very nude. But yeah, I just had to come on and say that was 10 out of 10. If you're looking for a treatment that's not only relaxing, but that's going to really pack a punch, deep clean your skin, get a skincare analysis at the same time. I could not recommend that any more highly. I just walked from Knightsbridge to Covent Garden, nearly an hour walk, but a really beautiful one, and it's looking very festive here. I don't think they've had the official light switch on, but I'm actually here for the Jo Malone pop-up, which I can see sparkling away in the distance over here. Definitely the most festive pop-up in the piazza. Oh my gosh, how fun. Yeah.
Like this.
Okay.
And a wheel of one.
Oh, amazing. Let's see what you would have won. You'd have won a £5 gift card. That's not bad. Okay.
Okay. Yes, exactly. Eyes on a prize. Where's the Christmas #1? It's there. And off we go. The wheel is spinning. What will she get? Oh, it's coming. Oh, wow! I'm so glad we got that on camera. She's done it, guys. Christmas #1 manifested. The crowd goes wild. Woo! You've literally nailed it. There we go. See, it's good to have dreams. And look, it's come gift wrap from my magical assistant. Let's see, what fragrance did you get?
English Parent Free Show.
Oh, stunning. Beautiful. You're so welcome.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this really is fabulous. So this is the Jo Malone Christmas pop-up. This is going to be here until the 24th of November here in the Covent Garden Piazza. Anyone can come here and spin the wheel, and there's basically a prize every single time. It's free to enter, which is crazy, so you might as well come and see if you can win some Jo Malone goodies. So you can come and check out the new collection. There's the crackers as always, there's their new fragrance, the candles. You can even write your own little Christmas cards, take a photo in the photo booth. What a gorgeous idea. So after that lovely quick event with Jo Malone, I've got a fabulous dinner now with lovely Hobbs, and it's here at the National Gallery. I have actually never been inside the National Gallery, which is shocking considering I lived in London for 10 years. So actually not going in tonight because the restaurant is just on the edge, but really looking forward to a sparkling evening with Hobbs. So let's go. Hello my darlings, I imagine that you've just seen the footage from the Hobbs dinner, and I'm guessing that I have not closed off the vlog and said goodnight. That's what I'm preempting when I'm filming this. I also promised you earlier in the vlog that I was going to do a Vlogmas Q&A, and I've had a story box up on my Instagram all day, and well, actually only for the last hour, so hopefully there's enough questions. And also I shared a little question prompt on the YouTube community page. I'm trying to be more active on the YouTube community tab, so if you ever want to chat, you can find me there. But at the time of filming, it's actually currently bonfire night. There's a few bangs going off in the background, and the doggies are just feeling a little bit nervous, so I thought I would make myself a cup of tea and come and sit here on the sofa with the boys. They're sat next to me, looking calm at the moment, but every now and then there's some bangs and they start to get a little bit nervous. I've made myself a cup of the 𝑑aylesford Dreamtime tea, which is apple, chamomile and lavender. It's absolutely gorgeous, perfect to enjoy while we talk all things Vlogmas. I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of want to talk about it because I'm really excited about it. As I've said 12 million times, this year, I don't know why, more than ever, I'm just really looking forward to it. And I don't want to wish away November. It's a really lovely month. We've got a trip coming up. It's also my birthday month. My birthday always falls slap bang in the middle of Cyber Week, which is my busiest week of the year work-wise. And I guess maybe that's one of the reasons that I look forward to Vlogmas so much, because it kind of symbolises, it's like the big hurrah, the big shebang at the end of the year. But anyway, let's pop this down and turn over to Instagram. I often get a lot of questions from fellow creators because I love to share information. I don't gatekeep anything at all. And to be honest, I love talking about the kind of behind the scenes of what I do, so I'm imagining that we'll share a little bit of info on that side as well. So if you're a fellow content creator or you just find it interesting knowing what's going on behind the scenes in the business, then yeah, hopefully we'll get into some of that. I got a few questions on my phone case in the last vlog. I will leave it linked down below alongside this, which is really super useful. Half the time I'm walking around like this, and then the little clip underneath also means that I can wear the neck thing, as you probably will have seen tomorrow in London. Anyway, let's start with the questions. So first question is, how do you work out and track what you are doing every day of Vlogmas? Well, this is something that actually only in the last 2 years we've really started to be a bit more professional about. It used to be very much like, oh well, whatever I'm doing, I'll just film it. But now I do like to plan ahead a little bit. A lot of that is of course thanks to and due to Charlie and his advent calendar. I don't want to take it for granted that he's going to do that. It's a lot of work. And every year, somewhat in jest, he says, I'm not going to do it next year, it's too much work. But then he does. So I'm hoping that he's going to do it. But I would say that, okay, so right, we're talking like granular logistics now. Everyone across Team Fashion 𝑭𝒂𝒏𝒅, we have like a shared diary, and everyone can see what's in my diary. Charlie can put things into my diary. So I guess the structure of Vlogmas, stage 1 would be things that we've got in the diary already. Charlie won't tell me what the Vlogmas advent calendar things are. He will just like block out a chunk of time and he'll say advent within my diary. So there might be like 4 or 5 of those scattered over the month. Obviously the whole idea of Vlogmas is that you live a day, you edit it, and then it goes live the next day. I must confess, you're hearing the secrets of Vlogmas now. I actually film 2 days in advance for the majority of December, and at the beginning I film a few days in advance, normally like 3 or 4 days in advance, and that is because it has become tradition that the first day of Vlogmas is the Christmas install, so all of the flowers and beautiful decorations going up in the house. I might change that around 1 year, maybe not this year because it's all kind of planned now, but let me know how you feel about that, because I actually am quite a purist with Vlogmas and I like it to be pretty real time. Like, I like to know what I was doing on the Friday and what were my favourite other vloggers doing on the Friday. I like it to be chronological and really fresh. But I've really digressed away from the question. How do you work out what you're doing? Sorry, I'm in a chatty, digressy kind of mood. Basically, it starts off with the calendar, and then we will also look at any brand partnerships that we might have and think, okay, well, it might work well to work with this brand when we're doing this activity so that it's relevant. But we also have a really big internal system that Team Fashion 𝑭𝒂𝒏𝒅 uses, and we call it the Bible. And the Bible is basically a big spreadsheet, and within that we have got a big content planner. So I have got listed out day 1 all the way through to day 25 of Vlogmas, and we've started to fill in not only the activities that I'll be doing on those days, but also just some general ideas of things that we could do. If there is a day when I'm not doing anything, then it could be something like organising my Christmas jumpers, or making a festive mac and cheese, or festive Q&A, you know, things that can be slotted in anytime. But I have to say the diary's looking pretty busy this December. We've got some really lovely things lined up. So yeah, it's going to be a really fun one. But we do have a spreadsheet. We do base a lot of the content off the calendar. So it's organised fun is how I'm going to describe it. Ooh, someone has said, we'd like to see more Christmassy events and maybe even a gingerbread house. Okay, I hate to disappoint you, but I don't think I'm going to do a gingerbread house this year. Maybe just like a traditional one. But the last few Vlogmases, I've really gone to town on my gingerbread constructions. If you like to see this, I would recommend watching some of the old Vlogmases. I think it was 2021. I made a gingerbread version of this house. Yes, and it took me pretty much the entire Vlogmas. It was like the thread that ran through me creating the gingerbread version of this house, right from creating the pattern to doing like the porch, the windows. It was crazy. And then in 2022 or 3, I made a gingerbread defender. That was also a real logistical feat. I'll hold my hands up and say I'm not naturally a gifted baker. I try really hard, but baking is actually not something that I'm naturally talented at. Chloe and Charlie will be laughing at this, thinking about my singed granola. But yeah, I probably, if I do a gingerbread house this year, it's going to be the most basic of gingerbread houses. I will definitely do gingerbread cookies because I love gingerbread men, and the Thermomix makes that very easy for me. But then when it comes to Christmassy events, oh boy, we have got so many. There's so many things going on in the Cotswolds, so many things that are happening that are really exciting this year. So yes, there will be a lot of Christmassy events, and in fact, spoiler alert, you're not going to have to wait too long, because actually the next vlog that you'll be seeing is one of my favourite Christmas events in the Cotswolds that happens mid-November. So yeah, it's happening. Vlogmas and festivities are coming sooner than you think. I'm going to hop over to YouTube and see if anyone's got back to me on my community tab. I literally only posted 10 minutes ago, so we'll see. Okay, some of these questions are really general life questions or just asking for advice on certain topics, but I'm going to focus on the Vlogmas questions. What I might do again this year is the question of the day at the end of each Vlogmas episode. So I ask a question and then, no, you guys ask a question and then I answer it in the next vlog. At the end of the vlogs. Let me know if you'd like to see that this year, and then you can ask whatever random questions you like. Someone has asked, how many Christmas trees do you put up? I found your channel last Christmas, but I can't remember. Okay, so there will be at least, obviously the main one in the drawing room, which is the most festive Christmassy room in the house. We like to have one in the entrance hall, which is the room literally as you walk into the house, that also has a gorgeous fireplace. However, we now have a grandfather clock in the position where we normally put the Christmas tree, so we might have to rethink that one, but that would be 2. This room here we call the family room, or the living room? No, we call it the family room. You know when you think about something and then you can't remember the most basic things? What do we call this room? Family room, yeah. I think this is the room where we will get the real tree. In that corner there, we have got the Warwickshire Christmas tree farm not too far from us, and it's always really fun going to pick a real tree. Charlie has got a very clear idea of what is the perfect tree, so I'm sure we'll go and get a real one for here. We also have a tree outside that's planted that we wheel in and out every year, so that's going to be an outside tree, so that's number 4. Technically, we've got the 2 Strawtop Cottages. They will both have Christmas trees for our guests to make it super festive there. So that would be 7 trees to decorate. And then, will we have any more? No, I think 7 if you're including the cottages. So 4, wait, hang on, I can't count. 6, 6 to decorate, but 4 in/around our house. That is the current plan. Do you have any festive Cotswolds recommendations? We are visiting with our dogsies, sausage dogs. Is there anything in particular you'd recommend? To be honest with you, most of the places that you would want to visit in the Cotswolds are dog friendly. Blenheim Palace festive light show, it is pitch black. I've got a feeling that is not dog friendly. Daylesford is dog friendly. The farm park, the Cotswold Farm Park Christmas light show, I'm pretty sure is dog friendly, but also everywhere that we mention in our Cotswolds where to visit in 2024 blog post, those places are all dog friendly, so don't worry about pubs, visiting those, because yeah, basically the Cotswolds overall, super open to doggies. Strangely, Soho Farmhouse, in the restaurants you're not allowed them, but that's a members place anyway, so yeah. Basically, don't worry, bring your dogs. We love them everywhere in the Cotswolds. I'd love to know about your filming and photography equipment that you'll be using throughout Vlogmas. Okay, this is quite an interesting one. Let me just have a slurp of my tea before I tackle this question. Dexy just gave me such a funny look, like, Mummy, you really shouldn't be slurping.
Well, you should be kissing.
Oh, you're so nice. Okay, so equipment when it comes to Vlogmas is pretty much the same equipment that I use in all of my other vlogs. I would say my new LED light that I got from Amazon is a real game changer. Obviously in Vlogmas, it's December, we have the shortest day of the year, it is dark for a lot of the time that I'll be filming, so I'm using it right now, so I can't hold it up to show you, but I will pop a little photo on the screen here and leave a direct link down below to the LED light that has been a complete game changer for me. Do you know what? I don't know why I started with the light, because that is like something that is so new to me and not an essential whatsoever. That's like level 3. Okay, you need a camera and you need something on which to edit. My personal recommendation, if you're just starting out, is literally just use your iPhone. The iPhone camera is amazing, and you have iMovie within your iPhone. It will not cost you an extra penny if you've already got the iPhone, and you can start creating content and uploading straight away. That's what I would do if you're brand new to this. Literally just use your phone. The biggest mistake I hear people making is that they keep making excuse after excuse after excuse why they're not uploading or creating content when it's something that they want to do, and they keep saying, oh, when I get a camera, when I get a better tripod, when I get better lights. It doesn't need to be perfect. If you want to start a YouTube channel, just start filming content and get it up there. Don't wait for it to be perfect, because people like to see that journey. People like to see you grow and your technological improvements, so don't think too much about it. The equipment, however, that I personally use, it's still not that fancy. It's nothing too crazy. You are currently recording on the Canon G7X Mark II. Yes, I probably go through about 6 of these cameras each year. That's because I have it with me all day, every day, on a little tripod or on a hairspray can, and yeah, they do break. However, I am yet to find another camera that creates content in the quality that this one does. I truly think it's the best. I do also have that little DJI thing that I know a lot of people like. Personally, I just don't get along with it so much. I don't find it anywhere near as flattering. I don't like the light on it. And that is why, for me, the Canon G7X will always be the best. I personally edit on my laptop. I've got my laptop right here. I'll show you how we do the editing. It's basically iMovie. I know that a lot of people think that iMovie is the most basic thing in the world and they progress to Final Cut. I personally think that iMovie is great. I don't think that people are that interested in the jazzy transitions or the funky things that you can do with Premiere. Sorry, I just had to delete some footage off my memory card, speaking of technology. But yeah, I would say iMovie, which is the free software that comes with an iMac, is completely perfect. You can do everything that you need to do. If I want to add text on the screen and I want something that's different to the text that comes with iMovie, then I'll use PicMonkey. That is a website that I use to create graphics. It's free and it's super duper easy. So speaking of memory cards, I would recommend a 128GB memory card with a fast processing speed. Again, I'll leave the exact memory cards that I use linked down below. Now in Vlogmas, I have probably 5 to 10 memory cards. I film one vlog in one day on one memory card, and then when I've finished, I move on to the next memory card. So then I always have a clear memory card to start each day, and then when it's like 5 days later, by the time I need to reuse the first memory card, the vlog on it will be live, so I can format the memory card and not have to worry about deleting any footage because that vlog has gone live. That's just something that I like to do logistically, and it does mean we have to be very organized with our memory cards, but it's just something that works for me. So having a few memory cards in rotation is really, really useful. Now, tripod wise, let me show you what you're currently on. This is why you need a tripod, because without one you got to get into some weird positions. But this, why do I do this? I could just be normal and move you somewhere, but I can't be bothered. So you're currently on my teacup. This little item here is a tripod that I got on Amazon, and this has been a major game changer for me. It's so tiny that sometimes I've even been out on dog walks and I've put this in my pocket. It fits in most handbags, so if I go out to events I can just whip it out, and it's really, really lightweight, so for traveling it's perfect. This has made me actually use a tripod. Before this, any tripod that I had was absolutely massive, and it does expand up. Ooh. I mean, I can't even fit the entire tripod in the screen here, but it is so handy. Let me just put you back on it. There we go, that's better. It's so handy, and it's just been an absolute game changer for me. I'm pretty sure as well it was under £20, so a really small investment and big impact. The tripod, however, that the light is on, that does need to be a little bit bigger and sturdier, because the light itself is a little bit bigger. It's still small and it's battery powered, so I don't need to have it plugged in all the time, which as well is also a game-changing thing, but that does require a bigger tripod, so that's a little bit of a faff, but as I said, I really need it at this time of year. I don't use any kind of microphones, so to be honest, my equipment is the camera, the memory card, the laptop, the tripod, the light, and the tripod that the light comes on. That is it. If you vlog a lot, like I do, then something that I think is really helpful is the fact that I have got quite a lot of battery chargers all around the house. And I've got one in the entrance hall down here, one in the office, one in our bedroom, one in my dressing room. And that means that wherever I'm filming, when my battery inevitably runs out, I can just run to the nearest charger. There will be a fully charged battery within it, and I just switch them around. That as well is something that enables me to vlog continuously, and is a great little hack that I would recommend other YouTubers take note of and do as well. Okay, not technically a Vlogmas question, but someone has said, will you and Charlie be doing your Christmas gift guides? We're actually not going to do the sit down Christmas gift guide videos this year, partly because I still think all of our recommendations in the previous Christmas gift guide videos are all still really, really relevant. I will be doing a small business gift guide again this year. That's going to go live on Small Business Saturday. That will actually be the last vlog that goes live before Vlogmas, and it won't even be a vlog, so it'll be the last video before Vlogmas. So that'll be the only gift guide that I'll be doing here on YouTube. However, as you may know, we have done some substantial gift guide research over on the blog, and we've got some mega massive gift guides on the blog. So if you're looking for gift inspo, I'll leave again a little preview of them on the screen here. I would definitely recommend checking those out. I'll leave direct links to those in the description box down below. Okay, Kaylee has asked, what made you decide to do Vlogmas, and what is your favourite part of Vlogmas? What made me decide to do it? To be honest, I attempted Vlogmas when we lived in London, and it wasn't really Vlogmas, it was just kind of like the normal weekly vlog, but because it was December, it was festive. I count our first Vlogmas as 2020. So this will be my 5th year, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, yeah. This will be my 5th year taking Vlogmas really seriously. And it wasn't really a conscious decision, oh, I'm gonna do Vlogmas this year. For anyone that is newer than 2020 to the channel, you may not know this, but basically pre-2020 my channel was not vlogs. It was mostly fashion videos, the odd beauty video, and that all changed when lockdown happened. So when Boris Johnson did his infamous, you will not go and see your friends, if they ask you to go and see them, you will say no. We all remember that horrible speech that he did that kind of started lockdown. Well, from the day that Boris did that speech, which was mid-March 2020, right up until Christmas Day 2020, I did a daily vlog every single day. Every single day in 2020, from the announcement, from lockdown, I did a daily vlog. We had a lot going on. It was when we moved house, and also I recognised that there was a lot of negativity in the world and people wanted a bit of a distraction. Well, with the house move, we were able to provide a distraction, and also it was a distraction for us as well, and a way of keeping somehow connected to our friends and family. Anyway, I digress. Basically, I was daily vlogging every day throughout 2020, so when December hit, those daily vlogs became Vlogmas. It was actually something that I was already doing, the daily vlogs, but we also, that was the very first time we did an intro, and before that, as far as I'm aware, before 2020, no one that I had ever seen on YouTube, or have seen since, as in discovered them since, no one did beautifully filmed intros. A lot of people did like cartoon intros, or a small little festive clip, but nobody did these big like cinematic intros like you see a few people doing today. So that really kicked off in 2020 and made the festive vlogs different to the regular vlogs that I've been doing every day throughout 2020. So that's what kicked it off. Was that even the question? What made you decide to do Vlogmas? Yeah, I guess that's just the natural way. It wasn't a decision, it was just a really natural kind of evolution from the vlogs. And then I can actually hear that Charlie has just finished with his sports massage, which means he's going to be coming down and doing some cooking. So I'm going to wrap up the video here. I haven't even got to half of the questions yet, but I might do a part 2 of this. Let me know if that's something that you would like to see, and I will happily do a part 2. But for now, I cannot wait to go and take my makeup off, get into my pajamas and chill. So my darlings, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know what you are most looking forward to within Vlogmas. I know I didn't answer that part of the question. What am I most looking forward to? Okay, speed round, mince pie competition. I'm going to discover even more amazing mince pies this year. So my darlings, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I imagine it's quite a long one, so if you got to the end, leave the word dream time after my tea in your comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed, give this video a thumbs up if you're excited for Vlogmas, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Good night.